And ladies, this goes more to you than the guys. Guys, women don't take their rings off very often, okay, when they're married. But men tend to when they're unfaithful. So here's the deal. When a man removes his ring, there will be a white streak where he doesn't get sunlight onto his ring finger. If you see a thick white band on the left hand scar, you need to walk the other direction. That's a married man. Likewise, men, on the left hand, which is where the majority of women in the world wear a ring, there will be a white indentation or streak from where they wore a ring. Okay? That is the number one trick to keep from winding up cheating. The other thing I would tell you as a single woman is to ask about that marital status when you meet someone. Say, hey, I think you're beautiful. I'd like to ask you out, but I need to know if you're married. Or, hey, I think you're handsome. I'd like to ask you out. Can you tell me if you're married? And most people will look at you and tell you the truth if they're an honest, decent human being. If a man is not a decent, loving human being, he's not going to tell you, ladies. And women today won't tell the men things. Now, there are girls like me, we're married, still not married, we're single. I'm not a person I chase a lot of tail because I'm a children's church worker and I have to look at the reality that what I want my kids that I teach, even though they're only 3 and 4-year-olds, going out acting promiscuous. The answer should be no for me personally. So I do not lead a promiscuous life. I lead a good life. Yes, I was a kid and I made mistakes and I made my boo-boos in my journey. But I am a good Christian, Baptist female who sets a good example for her children. And I want a guy who can fit into our Baptist culture, who's not going to cause trouble, he's not going to cause drama. And that's what I want in a man. I would prefer him to be blonde or like my hair color, brown, lighter brown.